welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to do a short video of how the stable looks on the horse show. I'm here at Hubside in St Tropez. I've been here for 3 weeks. Tomorrow is the last class, Grand Prix day with Identity, so let's hope it goes well. And I am going to run you through everything that is here and how the setup is. So most of the setups on the shows are temporary. As you can see, this is temporary, but so what we try to do is make the best of the facilities that we can and give the horses the most comfort, as they are the most important things, as we all know. So to my right here is my tack trunk. This is the big one. There's another video that I did in Doha, and I'm going to show you what's in this tack trunk by Flexi Equine Tack Lockers. So I'm going to open the, well, it's locked, so I'm going to look for the keys, which Risa hides here. So if you do want to get into my trunk, you know where the keys are. So I'm going to open this and show you everything that's in here, which is not a lot different than what was in my other trunk. You can see I've got the logo here of Style Pops, my initials, and I'm just going to run you briefly what I've got here. Put the keys back in there. And okay, so here are all my Amerigo saddles. Every horse has their own saddle fitted to the horse to make it the best fit possible for them, to give them the best possible chance in jumping. And they also are fitted to me and the size of my legs. And I've got my spurs here, lots of different spurs, and the saddle pads here. This is a great saddle pad that I use for my saddles, and it's got this strip here, as you can see, which gives no pressure on the vertebrae of the horses, so it's a great saddle pad that I can definitely recommend you. And just some creams and some pastes and bits and bobs in there. Here's all my bridles, lots of bridles. Pull this out here. And I've got, you know, some work bridles. This is for Identity. This is her red ribbon because she's afraid of horses, just to let everyone know again that. And then I've got here, sorry, I'll go on this side. This is Tisha's bit for the ring. I've got a double bridle in case I need to flat some of the horses in. Another nice snaffle here, a cut snaffle, which the horses love, this copper one. And this is the bit that I used with Kitty yesterday, which actually did work quite well. So I'm going to see if I'm going to continue. This is a new bit that I have, a hackamore for Identity. Tomorrow she's going to go in that. So anyway, lots of bits there. I've got some betadine there in case the horses scratch themselves. In here I have got, and my favourite reins from Vespucci, and of course the Pierce of Sweden bridles, which are fantastic. Here are all my boots, Lamiselle boots. I think they're fantastic. You all have heard about the B22 layers that they put inside the boots, which are very good and don't rub on horses' legs. Of course, so front boots, back boots in there. They do lock, and so which is great because if you're on a slope with these trunks, you know, you're going to open. Here, just lots of creams, some vet wraps, some creams for the mouth, some gloves, sponges, lots of things to keep everything healthy and clean. Some numbers in here for the horses, some tape, clippers, chains, hooks. My sticky stuff that I use on my boots, which is amazing. I don't go anywhere without that. And up the top here, I have got some sun cream, which I can highly recommend. This is fantastic sun cream to use on your body, and this is for the face. I had a skin cancer removed off of my face last year, and I've been recommended this cream, and I can highly recommend it. It's got UVB, which is the only thing that can protect you from the skin cancer from the sun, so definitely recommend that. Deodorant, of course. I've got my protein bar, which unfortunately I can't get the other ones, but anyway, it's doing the job. And yeah, just lots of things. I don't know what else Reese has got in there. I won't go too deep in sunglasses. Then I've got here, you can charge the telephone with, and there in the back here is a safe, so I can hide all my things in it. All my Laura Piana riding jackets are all here. I haven't had to use any of them because it's been really hot here. So, and then here is also if you want to sit down, do a little bit of work, you can join me here. get some work done. Okay, so I'm just going to go through here. Obviously you can see up here just some more extra space to put bandages and all sorts of things that we need. And my boots, Palante boots in the Lamisel bags, which are amazing. I've got a couple of pairs. Always bring 2 pairs to the shows in case you happen to break a pair. That does happen. So here you can see we have the stable covers, just basically to make the stables a little bit nicer, because we always know when you look nicer, you feel nicer. And so you can see up the top here we've got just like a, I don't know how you'd say, protection to stop the horses in case they bang their head. And here is the cover that we use to stable guard door, so they can, you know, be nice and have their heads out and happy. And the stables are very nice here because they're quite big. They're about 3 by 4, so plenty of space and lots of air up the top there, which is very important for the ventilation. Plus we also have the fans here that Risa likes to put up to give the horses a little bit more air, because it does get quite stuffy in here. And this is my famous step that you may have seen in my last video in Doha, which we have made, and it's a limited edition. And I always use this to get on my horses also at home, because I think it's much better for their backs. And this one is just to wipe the sand off my feet at the show. It's just a piece of carpet that Risa has managed to fit onto the top of the step. Nothing special, but it does its wonders. So here I've just got hooks. I've got all the hats that I use. Here with the thick ears, the thin ears to stop the flies, and the girths are here for the jumping and flat girths, door reins if needed. Here you can see on the floor I've got this rubber that stops the horses from pulling their shoes off, because it does happen. So we do bring that with us to the shows, because they have, you know, I've had in the past where they've put their foot over and just pulled the shoe off. So we put those on the stables. Yeah, we have, this is Identity, also as you know. She's going to jump tomorrow at the Grand Prix. So she is here waiting in the start blocks as per usual. And yeah, they get fresh shavings all the time. Here's another 8-year-old that I have here. So I've just got 4 horses. That's Konisha, who's been very good on the show, and this is just to keep the doors back. And so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to pass you over to Risa and ask her a few questions, and she can give you a few more details about how the setup works and her routine on the show. So here is Risa. She is there with Donut, and she's going to explain to you a little bit about the morning routine of when she comes to the stables on the horse shows. So tell me, about what time do you come to the stables?
I normally start around 6-7 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stables. I'm checking the first thing all the horses, taking off their bandages, checking the legs, taking temperature to keep up on point how they are in the show, that we don't have some surprises.
Mm-hmm. And then after you feed them, what's your plan?
Yeah, we're gonna feed them first hay and then the grains.
Mm-hmm. Why do you do that?
Just for the better for the stomach. That
Okay.
Before grains, they were gonna have a little bit of hay.
Sure. Okay. And then?
Then we give a little bit time for them to eat quietly,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna do the boxes.
Yeah. Okay. And then what time does Adreno arrive?
Well, she's kind of early rider. It has happened that she's already 5 o'clock in the morning here.
True. Okay. And then generally you hand walk the horses before I come?
Yeah, we like to
Yeah.
cook them before Edwina goes on.
Excellent. Okay, so how often do you muck out the boxes throughout the day, or what's the plan?
Throughout the day, all day long, we are just taking a little bit of everything out.
Just keeping them clean.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And then they obviously don't have, you know, I'm just going to walk into the box here. They don't have the water, so they have, here's Donut's bottom. We just put buckets, and we have them, as you can see here on this clip, excuse me. And so the horses can be at a nice height to eat them. And we also have in the corner there this fantastic hay net with a hole in that they can eat out of that without it being too messy and not too much eating off the floor for the dust. So even though Donut is doing that as I speak. Okay, so and like what else could you tell me about being on the show? And I mean, what's your ideal show stable, would you say?
Actually, I like this one. We have a lot of air. We have a shade in here,
Yeah.
and we have electricity plugs in here that we can put the ventilators up and make it nice for the horses.
What about Falkensvard?
Oh, I love Valkensvard. Of course.
So tell me the difference.
Well, Valkensvard has permanent boxes, and everything is set up like perfectly. You have every box has their own electrical plug. You have water really close by. Every row has their washing areas.
Mm-hmm.
You have toilets, showers in every row. It's just perfect to work for.
Well, when we go back there, we will make a video of the stables in Falkensvard.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you very much. Thanks everyone for joining us, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Please, if you've got any questions or comments, post them down below, and I look forward to the next video. Bye for now.
Bye.